In this video, I'll uncover 3 popular ways that you can use apple cider vinegar. There's no doubt that apple cider vinegar is one of the most popular health products that most people have in their home. The thing is about apple cider vinegar is it's pretty cool for a couple reasons. First of all, it's really inexpensive, and the second reason is that it has so many different ways that you can utilize it. Now, that is something that most people are very unclear of, is all the ways that you can utilize apple cider vinegar in your home. So we're going to talk about 3 ways to use apple cider vinegar, and throughout the video, I'll teach you how I've utilized apple cider vinegar in my home for many years. So stick around to the end of the video, but before we get started, I'm Dr. Zyrowski, and welcome to the channel. If you're new to the channel, it's a pleasure to have you here. Be sure to subscribe, be sure to hit that bell notification, and join our notification community. And that way I can help you excel your health and your life. Let's go ahead and first talk about apple cider vinegar and what it is. Because one of the things I think that's really important to understand about this is what we're dealing with here. If you can understand what the actual components of apple cider vinegar are, then you can truly understand how it can help you. Now, one of the things that many people get confused is apple cider versus apple cider vinegar. 2 different things. So in order to make apple cider vinegar, they take yeast and they combine it with apple juice. And as a result, what happens is the sugar in there turns to alcohol. Now from there, they do something a little bit further. They take some bacteria, they add some bacteria in, of course, good, healthy bacteria, you know, the type that's living in our gut, the very beneficial type, it converts the alcohol to acetic acid. And then that gives rise to the vinegar, and that gives rise to the mother, that brown, cloudy, stringy mother that you're seeing in there. That's loaded with probiotics and enzymes, a lot of good things. So that gives rise to the mother, and then of course it has some benefits, okay? Why does apple cider vinegar even work? And it's because it has enzymes in it. These enzymes are very important for our digestive health. They're very important for our metabolism. They're overall just important for our gut function. So it has these enzymes that are gonna help break down our food, loaded with probiotics, which are incredibly important for our gut health, but also hormone health, brain health, everything. You know, weight loss, I mean, you name it across the board. Probiotics do so many really positive things in the body. So probiotics also has a very acidic pH, okay? This is very beneficial to many people out there. Many people are eating a diet that is causing a lot of alkalinity within their gut. As a result of that alkalinity, they're getting a lot of heartburn, they're getting a lot of indigestion, a lot of bacterial overgrowth within their gut. So it's important that we utilize things like apple cider vinegar to help really make the pH within our gut more acidic. And so that way it puts an end to all these problems I just mentioned. And then lastly, it's an antibacterial, which is really great. Let's say you're getting some bacterial overgrowth. Let's say that you have a bacteria problem. This apple cider vinegar is antibacterial, so it's very good at fighting off those different pathogens that we don't want within our body. So that's beneficial there. Now let's go ahead and talk about the 3 main benefits that you get from it, okay? First is going to be health. Now, when we look at health, there's a lot of ways that we can discuss how apple cider vinegar helps here. First of all, it's going to help decrease blood sugar. One of the things I'll do is I'll utilize apple cider vinegar. I'll drink it before a meal. If I have a carby meal or if I have a meal that has some sugar in it, let's say you're going out and you know that you're going to have some, you know, sugary or carby meals, or maybe even before the holidays that are coming up, what we want to do is we want to make sure that we just do a little shot of apple cider vinegar. And as a result, it'll help decrease our blood sugar from that. Now, the other thing is you can just take it after a meal, before a meal, whenever, in order to help decrease your blood sugar. It's highly researched. It works very well. And by the way, if you're someone who doesn't like the actual liquid, then one of the things you can do, and this is something that I love to do because it's so convenient to take with me, you know, whether you're going out or going to a friend's house, you can actually take the capsules. And what I'll do is I'll put a link in the description here below to some really good quality capsules, because it's very important to get the good quality capsules that have the mother and all the benefits, not the cheap junk ones that many people are trying to push. Now, the thing is it's going to help decrease your blood sugar, and then it's going to help with weight loss. So you might ask, well, how does it help with weight loss? Well, simply because it helps decrease your blood sugar. It helps bring down the insulin levels, and as a result, you're not storing fat. So it's going to really put you in more of a fat-burning state if you're utilizing apple cider vinegar, as in it'll help push you into that fat-burning state faster if you can keep that insulin and blood sugar low. Next is it works as an antibacterial. You know, I talked about this briefly, but one of the things that's so beneficial about this acting as an antibacterial is that, like I said, a lot of people have a lot of pathogens within their gut that shouldn't be there. So utilizing apple cider vinegar can help clear out some of those pathogens and really help keep your gastrointestinal system healthy. Next thing here is the pH balance. Okay, the pH balance is very important because when we look at balancing the pH in our gut, it's incredibly important. Like I said, a lot of people have an alkalinity issue. As a result, bacterial overgrowth, they have indigestion. I mean, how many people are going out there and putting on more alkalinity on an alkalinity problem, as in they're using like Tums or some over-the-counter quick fix in order to help with their indigestion, whereas it's actually just causing the problem to be worse in the long term. So utilizing apple cider vinegar helps with that. Probiotics and enzymes, okay? This is something that's so important for our overall gastrointestinal health. If we're not putting these things into our gut, then there's a good chance that we're gonna suffer from inflammation, gastrointestinal distress, and then a whole slew of these different gastrointestinal problems that people are facing today. And it's also gonna help supporting your heart health, okay? What studies have shown is it's when people are using the apple cider vinegar, it helps bring down cholesterol. So that's pretty powerful as well. Let's go ahead and take a look at how it can help in the way of beauty. Okay, this is the next big thing that a lot of people will like to use it for. It's gonna help reduce acne. If you're someone who's getting acne, what you can do is you can take some apple cider vinegar. You can cut it if you want with water, like a 1-to-1 ratio, and you just dab it on the acne and it helps clear it up. So a lot of people are using it to treat acne and it works very well. Once again, this is something that has some research behind it and has been proven. As a facial toner, so a lot of people like utilizing apple cider vinegar. Once again, they'll go and they'll cut it 1-to-1 ratio with water, apple cider vinegar, and they'll dab it on their skin. You'll take like a cotton cloth, dab it on your skin, and it has a anti-aging effect. It helps with wrinkles, and it just helps keep your face looking young. So a lot of people are using it as a facial toner. A hair rinse, so this is along the same lines where you're going to take apple cider vinegar, you're going to cut it with some water, put it in your hair, let it sit for 5 to 10 minutes, and then you go and rinse it out, and it's gonna give you nice, good, shiny hair. Next thing here is dandruff treatment. One of the things that a lot of people are doing here with the dandruff treatment is basically going and just rubbing it into their scalp. You know, a lot of people suffer dandruff, especially coming up here in the winter months, and so you rub it into your scalp and then it just helps get the dandruff off and also helps keep your scalp moisturized so that you don't have this issue. So helping with dandruff, whiten your teeth. Now, typically what people are doing here in order to whiten their teeth, they're literally just putting some on their toothbrush, they're brushing their teeth with it. Now, this is something that it's not a good idea to do very often. Like most natural teeth whitening solutions, you don't want to do it too often because it can actually start wearing away on the enamel of the teeth. So we don't want to do that. So using it to whiten your teeth is a good way to utilize apple cider vinegar as well. Now, last year is a bath soak. For the same reasons you would use it for a facial toner, right? To just help keep your skin moisturized in order to help keep your skin looking young. You can go and dump about 2 cups of apple cider vinegar into your bath, and it's going to really help give you good, clean skin. Some people even claim that it detoxes, so you can figure that out for yourself if it works for you as a detox, but a lot of people find that it does good things for their skin. Give it a try, see how it works. Next here is cleaning. A lot of people like to utilize apple cider vinegar as cleaning, and I do as well. So I will use it for the first one, and I'll use it for the third one here. I don't use it for any different beauty purposes, but I like to use it for cleaning, and here's why. So you can utilize it as an all-purpose cleaner. One of the things I talk about a lot is that when you are going to the grocery store and you're buying these very toxic cleaners, bringing them into your home, one of the problems with that is that, well, you are just spreading toxins throughout your whole house. They're getting on your skin, they're getting into your system, into your liver, and of course they're lodging themselves in the deep tissue, right? Your body has the ability to detox to a certain point, but it only can go so far. So when we look at apple cider vinegar, we can take it and we can do 1 part apple cider vinegar to 6 parts water, and we can even add in like a little lemon essential oil, and it makes a very good natural home cleaner. Remember, it's antibacterial as well, so that works very well with that. So all-purpose cleaner, and this is something that we really like to utilize in our home in order to, you know, keep the bad toxic cleaners out. But then of course, like, it's so inexpensive, right? If you go and get these other cleaners, they're pretty pricey. You can utilize this and it's inexpensive and it works well. Next here is it's going to help unclog drains. What you can do if you want to unclog a drain, you can just take like a 1/2 cup of baking soda, pour it down the drain, pour some apple cider vinegar down there. It'll start bubbling up, and that acidity and everything will really help clear that drain out. Next is very good for cleaning stains. What you do is you take apple cider vinegar and you mix like a teaspoon of salt with it, and it helps clean stains out of clothing, out of carpet, the whole deal. So you can utilize this in order to clean stains out. Next, you can use it as a dish detergent. This is something that we use in our house. So for instance, like, you can actually use it as the the dish detergent itself, or you can add it as a booster. We typically add it as a booster because when you work with a lot of these different natural dish detergents, they tend to not do the greatest job, or you tend to get a buildup in your dishwasher because you're using the more holistic type of dish detergent. So if you just dump some apple cider vinegar in there, it'll really work as a booster in order to help give you good clean dishes and keep your dishwasher bacteria free and not get any buildup in the bottom of it. Last year is a fruit and veggie wash, and this is something we've been doing for years. You go to the store, you buy all these fruits and veggies, you know, in some cases they may be sprayed with pesticides, or they may have some sort of like wax coating on them, or they just have some other form of, you know, bacteria or something else on it. What you do is you take apple cider vinegar, pour 1 to 2 cups of apple cider vinegar in a big tub in the sink, fill that with water, and then you can just wash your fruits and vegetables, or you can even make a spray. Just like you're gonna make the all-purpose cleaner here, you can make a spray, you can spray your fruits and veggies and just wipe them off like that. So these are some really great ways that you can utilize apple cider vinegar in your home. Put in the comment section below how you use apple cider vinegar. I'd love to know. Give this video a thumbs up and check out this video right over here. I just did a video that's gonna teach you everything you need to know about apple cider vinegar and really give you an in-depth knowledge of this particular topic. Check it out over here. So it just kind of takes away some of those hunger pains that you might feel. And it also has been found that people who consume apple cider vinegar tend to consume fewer calories throughout the day.